for returning back to my channel. This is the journey to your soulmate. Today we are taking a closer look into the energies of how they are trying to find you, how this story is going to unfold, any thoughts and feelings in this connection, how you might meet, where you might meet, and any other things that want to come out. And I also wanted to take a look at any blockages that might be in this connection as well. Okay, so I did make 3 piles for you guys to choose from. You can pause the video if you need to. Your timestamps, ways to book with me, ways to donate to the channel are in your description box below. Feel free to pause the video if you need to, and I will see you at your pile. Pile number 1, this is the journey to your soulmate. I want to start off with the most powerful card in this spread here, okay? I was immediately taken in by this card. I automatically feel this sense that the two of you are connected and you're speaking to each other telepathically. In a sense, I feel like you're calling out for each other already in this energy. I feel that it's a calling of I'm ready for the real deal here, okay? I'm ready for this true connection. Your person, your soulmate, has dealt with some difficulties here, okay? I feel in my heart that they are in a space, in a time where they've dealt with some very hitting relationships in the past. And they are just, they're like, in my mind, what I can hear them saying is, you know what, I'm over it. I'm done playing these games. I can't sit here and just sulk. I can't sit in my sadness. I can't dwell. There's so much life in front of me, and I'm ready for a serious connection here, something that really means something to me. That's how I feel like that's the conversations that they would be having in their head, So I really feel like they're coming to their senses. They're moving past a lot of difficulty here, okay? They've taken some time out for sure to close up any chapters. They've worked on any kind of healing, but they themselves are in a transition of a more positive direction, something where it feels right this time. I feel like this person, because they're really hitting me in this earth energy. It's like in that earth energy, we're thinking about somebody who is, normally very kind. They're very dedicated to a connection, their job. They're dedicated to family. They're very honest, loyal, dependable. But I feel like somebody has taken their kindness as their weakness and trampled all over them. I have to throw that in there. And I feel like this is where they were like, no more of this. I'm not putting up with this. They stand strong in their seven of fire energy. They're like, no more. I'm not allowing this in my life anymore. So they end up closing those chapters in their life, And I think they're just getting honest with themselves. They're getting real with themselves. And they know that they deserve love. And they know that their love, the love that they have to offer to somebody is real. And they don't want to be taken advantage of. They don't want to be taken on a joyride of this emotional roller coaster. They're not wanting somebody who's going to be playing games with them. I mean, they're serious about the future. They're serious, I think they're so serious that it's possible that they've decided to make career changes while they're at it, somewhere, maybe something where they're making some more money here. But this is also talking about new financials, new careers, but really working on manifesting the life that they really want here. And they have just not been lucky in love, okay? So a lot of effort is being made into turning this around here, okay, for them. They're really putting in that effort, and in this energy right away, they're not looking for somebody they can just have sex with, okay? Although I do feel that the sex would be amazing with them, but they're really wanting the heart, being connected in the heart here, okay? The angel of love is really the angel that is orchestrating the connection here, okay? The two of you should be finding each other, and I get the strong feeling that the two of you are at a distance from each other, quite a bit of distance, okay? Whether it is states over the oceans on the other side of the planet. But trust me, if soulmates, you can't stop from finding your soulmate. You will not, there's no way that you can stop it, okay? The two of you have signed up to meet each other at a very specific time in your life, a destination. This is all orchestrated and it's orchestrated with the help of our love angels, okay? So it is very possible that you guys find each other social media, through dating sites, things like this. Anything else that you could think of that would bridge that gap of distance, okay? And it could very well be that you go traveling one day, or they're traveling one day, and you guys bump into each other, like, and you're gonna know who this person is by the feeling that you get. You're gonna know, like, I've known you, I know you from somewhere. It's gonna be that kind of feeling. I know you from somewhere. I recognize you. You may not recognize them in the physical sense, but you are gonna recognize their energy, okay? Now, just keep in mind, there's really nothing you can do to stop your soulmate from finding you. There's nothing that nothing that's going to prevent your soul from finding this person, okay? It just happens, okay? But the block right now is just them cleaning up and taking care of any loose ends in their personal life here, okay? If you had a question about this connection, the yes card is sitting out here like right in your face. It is going to happen. You could really put a lot of doubts and fears and anything else you have about this connection to rest, okay? So maybe you guys have bumped into your soulmate and thinking, is this my soulmate? And you're going back and forth in your head, like, is this a soulmate? Yes, okay? Excuse me. Even though this person has I want to call it damage control. This is like damage control, getting back into feeling good. I feel like they were kicked in the face. I have to be honest with you. I think somebody has broken their heart again, because they go into a connection wanting a serious connection, and I just feel like somebody was playing around with them. They've been hurt, they're probably burnt out, but they're working on that healing. And sooner or later, if you take a very close look at that card, you'll see new life sprouting off of what you think is a dead twig here, okay? And it's kind of like what's happening in her headpiece. It's like a dead twig, but on the very tips of these, here too, is new life, new beginnings here, okay, for this person. So I think this is a message for you to personally, just to remain positive, okay? I feel like you're gonna help this person heal. I think the two of you are gonna be a really good match, because I feel almost like you're mirroring each other in life, very possible. But you guys are gonna help each other heal different aspects of your life here too. So just keep in mind that, and if you have, that's another thing too, if you have a slight idea as to who this is, the efforts coming from them might appear a little bit slower, because of what they're dealing with, they're coming out of, but just remain positive about this, okay? Hang in there, because it's going to come full circle, basically. It really is. It really is. They're closing out old things in our life to start something new, something that really means something here, okay? So I really think you guys will find each other via email, social media. Sorry, I'm getting so many messages about how you guys are gonna meet, but I no matter the distance, I guess is what I'm saying. No matter the distance, the two souls will find each other here, okay? So it could be a matter of just, I don't know, Tinder, Facebook, wherever people meet each other online. I don't know. I haven't. I've been in a relationship for almost 13 years. I don't have the use for dating websites, but anyways, you understand what I'm saying, okay? So let me know in the comments below what you're feeling about this. Make sure to give the video a thumbs up. I love you guys. I'll see you next time. Bye. All right, pile number 2. So this is the journey to your soulmate. How are you guys gonna find each other? What are they doing to find you? For some of you guys, you might already have a slight idea who this might be, okay? But this is how the story is gonna unfold. I'm already getting some thoughts and feelings with this, okay? Right away, I'm always drawn to one particular card that kind of starts this reading, but I'm already drawn to the yin and the yang. So I'm already getting a couple things off of this. I'm feeling like this can be a twin flame energy, definitely a soulmate energy, okay? But there's a situation in this person's life where they are needing to regain control over their life. They're needing to regain that balance. They've walked through possibly the dark night of the soul. Now for some of this, now listen up here, okay? So I don't want to be chewed out in my comments. For a very small portion of you people. I love you all. This person their dark night of the soul could have very well be a drinking a lot, drinking heavily, like an alcohol, okay? But however, they've come to the decision that they need to lay down this burden, okay? And I feel like they're seeking treatment. They're moving through a time of recovery. Now this could be, I get the feeling that there are other things too that they could have been using to kind of suppress their feelings here, okay? But they are moving into a place of recovery, okay? Now this can also very well be that they are coming out of a very difficult situation. Sorry, my OCD is bugging me today. No, I really don't have that, but that was driving me nuts. Some of this energy, they are experiencing perhaps a tower moment, a lot of changes all at once suddenly. It is very possible that they have regained control of their life, kicking down their own tower, making their own changes. Maybe they are in a relationship where it just felt like such a burden. It wasn't a relationship that felt like blissful and happy. It was just more like a chore, and relationships turn into that. And I know a lot of you will agree that relationships turn into chores instead of your soul, that sweet soulmate romantic somewhere along the lines it all kind of dies out, you know. The bright side of why I feel like they have just decided to put all this down. It's a heavy weight for them. They put all this down. Is because when I see the woman holding the heart, now this could be feminine or masculine energy, but in this particular energy, we're talking about a person that takes care of what's important in their life. Like they're taking care of their family, they're taking care of, you know, healing any kind of family issues here, okay? And it is that they just kind of fell out of the connection, but still being responsible about what's happening in their family. Okay, now for some of this, I also feel like their friends, some of their friends are so close they feel like family to them, so they're getting a lot of advice from people on the outside as to why they're feeling like this, what's really going on. But really when it comes down to it, they just kind of fell out of the connection. It's like I feel like, gosh, this is more of a chore than a fulfilling relationship. And when that happens, you know, you can either try to fix it or move on from it, you know? So moving forward in this connection, I think how the two of you might find each other will be at a party. The two of you might be invited to an event. You guys might find each other at an event. I don't know why I just saw an art museum. Gosh, that's so specific. I saw you guys in an art museum or some kind of museum of sorts. It is very possible that you guys just it's a very happy time where you find each other, and it is very possible that you guys already have mutual friends. I was feeling this here, so it is possible that you guys are sharing mutual friends in this energy as well. Okay, but nonetheless, this person has come to the decision very quickly, like, I don't want to be in a relationship where I don't feel the love. I don't feel like the love in their previous relationships were balanced. They're just not feeling it anymore. It is very possible that this person was cheated on. There was behavior happening behind their back, something like this here. But I personally get the feeling that they just make that decision. I'm kicking down my own damn tower and I'm starting over from scratch here. You feel me? Like, we all have that ability in our life. If we just feel like we need to start from scratch, instead of the universe coming in and handing us a tower moment, we can make our own tower moments. We can kick it down and start over ourselves. Okay? Otherwise, if we hang on too long, the universe is like, no, sweetheart, I need you to be doing this. So we're going to just start from ground zero and work our way back up here, okay? So I really get the feeling that's exactly what this person is wanting, okay? I just want to start from the ground up. I really want to get to know this person. They're wanting to find somebody who who can stand independently here, okay? Somebody who has a lot of passion in their heart, who makes their own happiness. I get the feeling too, like in this relationship, that this person that they were with is like, was always saying, you know, you don't make me happy. It's like, you have to be responsible for your own happiness here, okay? And I think moving forward for them, this is exactly what they're looking for. They're looking for somebody who can stand independently, make their own money, make their own happiness, fulfill, you know, your own dreams and stuff like that here, you know? Not only that, a woman who knows her worth, okay? Over here, we were seeing somebody who was cheating here, okay? I don't think it's from that masculine energy, but I feel like it was from their partner, like a female partner here. She was doing stuff behind his back. And if you know your worth, you know, you're not going to do stuff behind other people's backs here. So moving forward, he's like, I want my queen of fire. I want her to know her worth. I'll treat her like that too. I'll treat her like a queen of fire, somebody who sets her standards high, and I'm gonna make sure I meet those standards, vice versa, right? So, nonetheless, this to me is like, I'm moving on from this, and I'm not ever coming back to this. You know, that's what I feel like he's saying. I'm never coming back to this because I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't want people depending on me for my own happiness. It's causing me to drink. That's not for everybody, but it's been causing me to have some drinks because I'm so stressed out. I don't know what to do with myself. But they themselves are walking through a time of recovery because they're ready for something new here. And they are going to take their time to get to know you here, okay? So I do believe that you guys do find each other at a social gathering here of some sorts. You guys will have a lot of conversations where you're just getting to know each other here. Okay, I know this person's gonna open up and tell you, like, listen, this is where I've been, this is what I want, and this is what I don't want. Kind of hitting you very bold, blunt, probably very fiery, probably a fire sign. Sometimes air signs, much like myself, we are very bold, we're very blunt, and we're honest. And I get attacked in my comments because I'm very open and honest, okay? That's okay. I'm cool with anybody like that. But who wants to tell me what's on your mind? Because I asked you, right? But anyways, this gives me this makes me extremely happy here, because messages in the bottle. Let me hold this card up for you guys. Messages in the bottle is all about the communication opening here, okay? Again, we're communicating. There's an old telephone in there. the old timey telephones. Could you imagine if we still had those things? But this is communication, okay? Communication in many various forms: written form, email, text messages, through social media, however you want to put it, okay? But the messages will come through. These are messages of love, okay? Now, also, this is an energy of the universe orchestrating this, okay? So, like I was explaining in pile number 2, you can't stop two souls, especially soulmates, from coming together. It just happens. It happens naturally. You guys actually planned it to happen. So I wouldn't be surprised if you already have a slight idea as to who this is. But it's going to happen. I'm gonna say it's gonna happen quite soon, because I feel the fire in this. I feel like the connection on both sides is going to be found very, very quickly here, okay? So, I don't know. You guys let me know in the comments below, how do you feel about this? Make sure to give the video a thumbs up. I will see you guys in our next video. Bye! Hey there, pile number 3. So this is the journey to your soulmate. For some of you guys, you might already have a slight idea as to who this is, but I know you guys have been doing this for many, many lifetimes here, okay? Each one of these piles is connected today. They're interconnected, but it changes. The story kind of changes with each one of these piles. So, I don't know. That's something to throw in there. Nonetheless, again, this is a person who's coming out of possibly a long-term committed relationship, a marriage, something like that is happening here. It's definitely a breakup. It could be something that they're going through in the legal system. Something like that is happening here. And I'm also getting a lot of childhood woundings here. It's like the feeling that they always seem to be forgotten about. Like, people forget about them. You know, they forget how important they are. They forget what they're bringing to the table. They forget about their special abilities, their talents, their uniqueness. And I feel like this, in a sense, when this person is, they get used up, and then they get tossed to the side. They're left. People leave them left and right. I feel like in this energy, this is not for everybody, as usual, but in some of this energy, I do feel like this person has had a parent in their life that just kind of left them, which has kind of made them feel like this is the way life is supposed to be for them, which is kind of sad, okay? And in this page of fire, it's really reflecting what's happening inside of their mind too, because we fall back into like those limiting self-beliefs about ourselves. Well, maybe I'm not good enough for anybody, my dad left me, my mom abandoned me, or something like that has happened, you know. So we start to create this story in our mind that is absolutely false about who we are, our identity, you know. Sorry, bumped the camera. But you know, we put restrictions on ourselves. You know, we restrict our fullest potential. We put restrictions on what life has to offer. We just don't see ourselves as this big, beautiful light that can do anything. You know, it's kind of a sad story. That in the Ace of Fire, normally you're like, yeah, full steam ahead. Like, the future looks so bright. This is such a brand new beginning for me every time. And they put their heart and their gusto into everything that they do. Work, money, friends, relationships, stuff like this. And for some reason, they get pushed out. They get pushed out of their job. They get pushed out of their relationships. They get pushed away from their family. And this is a very intense internal battle with them. Okay, this is an internal battle that I feel wholeheartedly that this is somebody who has struggled with this for quite some time. Okay, and again, I feel like it started in childhood, but now they're an adult still struggling with the same mindset. Okay. So really what it does is it creates a lot of lack. It's a lack mindset. It's a they lose direction in their life. They put a lot of delays on their life. They're like, oh, I'll get to that later. I'll get to that when I feel like I'm subconsciously, what they would say is like when I'm good enough to do it, you know. But here you come in. This is you. You're coming into this energy. For me, I feel like your role is very, very important with this person. I feel like you're already communicating with them telepathically. You guys are very connected, and already sensing each other's arrivals here. Okay? I get the sense too that this person is going to slowly let their guard down when it comes to something new here, because here they block themselves from moving forward with anything in their life. Because they're the ones who put the restriction on themselves, okay? So that would be a blockage, okay? It's how they're foreseeing their own future, okay? However, you come into the picture and you start to change everything in this person's life, okay? You teach them how to trust again. You teach them how to love again. You teach them how to remain in this present moment while healing the past. Okay? You keep them so motivated about the future. You change the future. You change the perspective in this energy. You give them new hope for the future while helping them heal the past. Does that make sense? I hope that's making sense of what I'm saying here. Okay? But you are going to play a very important role in this person's life here, okay? This is interesting how I felt about this, okay? You're gonna laugh at this, okay? You know when you go into a restaurant and you have to go to the bathroom, and there's some restaurants that you go into and you can't figure out which is the his and hers door, and the utility room and the door to the kitchen. You can't figure it out sometimes, and you're just like, what? It was funny how I saw this in my head, but I feel like the two of you have the potential to bump into each other while trying to get through a doorway here, okay? Or trying to find something in a hallway, okay? Or like in an office building or in an apartment building, the two of you are, it's funny too, because I could see two people going up the stairwell of an apartment complex together, or some kind of building that has that, or the both of you are standing waiting for an elevator, okay? And it could be, I'm looking at a lot of buildings in Chicago too in my head. We have these huge, gigantic skyscrapers, and like the ground floors of these places, like you have elevators everywhere, okay? So you have a plethora of choices when it comes to the elevators, and the two of you just decide to stand side by side one day, and you pick in that particular elevator amongst all the other elevators, and you bump into each other, and you guys are going to finally find each other. You're going to recognize each other, and the story is going to rewrite itself. The past for this person is going to be rewritten. Again, you're stepping into this person's life when they feel like even their angels have abandoned them, even when they felt like the universe and their spirit guides have abandoned them, because they have felt this for so freaking long in their life. I'm not good enough. I'm not worthy enough of love, okay? But the two of you are so calling each other. You've been doing this for many lifetimes, okay? And I think this lifetime, this person gets it. You inspire this person to put all of their concerns away. Go for your wishes, go for your dreams, go for your goals, your aspirations, anything you want in life. You restore that hope inside of them. You teach them how to trust, how to love, and how to start from the bottom up, okay? I think at this point in time, you are going to teach this person, first of all, you're going to be working together on building a solid foundation with each other, building and working, and you're doing this back and forth with each other of teaching and learning from each other, okay? But you're going to build this foundation one brick at a time, one step at a time, okay? So it's important that we step into the earth energy right now, okay? Pretend you're a Taurus, a Virgo, a Capricorn. Maybe you already are this energy. I talk about the earth energy a lot, guys. I always talk about the stability in the earth energy, moving things slowly, okay? Because it's all about the stability in anything, whether it's the stability in a relationship, a friendship, co-workers, a working environment, no matter what aspect of your life you're talking about right now, it's all about the foundation, okay? It's all about making sure you don't have any cracks in this foundation. And I get the sense too that this person will be willing to put some effort into another foundation. However, if this comes crumbling down this lifetime, guys, if this comes crumbling down for them again, they're going to retreat and never come back out, okay? So I know you're capable of holding this person up. I know they're capable of giving you the real kind of love that you're looking for too, okay? This is not in balance where you're going to be putting in more work and they're just going to be sitting there. No, they're ready to put in that effort. They're ready to put in. It's just they're afraid that they're going to be left. They're going to be left again, okay? That's the fear that they carry. They don't want to carry that, okay? And I think that you are the perfect person to teach them these things. This is like the perfect soulmates. You know, when you guys finally get it right this time, you know what I'm saying? I'm actually drawn into this rainbow. I really feel like you might be getting signs with rainbows, maybe colors. Maybe this is a same-sex relationship. No matter how you're taking or interpreting, but my eye is so drawn to the rainbow. And again, I feel like you guys are calling out to each other telepathically, okay? Your solar plexuses are lighting up every time you have a thought that gives your stomach like that butterfly feelings. Just know that this is when this person is calling out to you, okay? Their feelings are the same. They want this, but they fear it. And I do believe that when you guys do finally connect, you also teach them that the future is positive. It can be peaceful, and you can resolve anything from the past in a peaceful kind of way. Okay, and moving forward into the future. I feel like if the two of you if you have any conflict, you understand each other so well that you just positively resolve anything. Okay, you guys are very balanced here. And again, these are just some of the things that you would be teaching this person, but we're not really looking into what they might be teaching you. And it could very well be that these are some things they teach you. They teach you how to open up and love again and trust again and stuff like this too. And you know, the story can go vice versa, okay? All right, guys. This was awesome. This was very powerful. This was very intense. And I'm also feeling like in this, it's very possible that you guys meet in a church or a crystal shop. But somewhere where you come to, it's funny what I want to say. You come just to be spiritual, okay? Somewhere where you go just to be spiritual. That's what I feel like. All right, guys. I love you bunches. Thank you for letting me be so nosy into your life. Let me know in the comments below. Wouldn't that be awesome to meet your soulmate? Right in a crystal shop, like, hey, how you doing? We have a lot in common, don't we? Okay. Yeah, crystal shops are my nightclubs, okay, guys? So don't judge. Anyways, I love you guys. See you in our next video. Talk to you later. Bye.